Call in, guys. Talk to me nice.
Welcome back to Sports Tea. Welcome back to Sports Tea.
Talk to me nice. Nice. Call in, guys. Talk to me nice. Call in, guys. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Sports Tea. I hope that everyone's having a wonderful Sunday. I know that the NBA finals are on, so I'm going to get straight to it. And then we're going to jump into a live watch party with Sports Tea for the finals. So I'm super excited. We're just going to chat about this for about 5-10 minutes, and then we're going to jump over into the next live. But Kevin Durant was traded to the Houston Rockets. Breaking news. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I think that this was good for Kevin Durant. I like Durant in a warm climate. So him going to Houston, I think that's going to be good for his conditioning. I think that he's going to do very well there, just, mentally, conditioning wise. I think it's a great team for him to go to. He doesn't have to worry about being a leader, right? But I mean, he's to the Rockets. Like, this has happened on the day of the NBA finals. This is announced. Some people would say that this is very LeBron like, where the NBA finals are happening, yet this is what we have to be talking about. So Kevin Durant to the Rockets, Jalen Green to the Sun. I mean, very, I think, exciting trade. Kevin Durant being traded to the Rockets, it's definitely a blockbuster deal, right? I mean, so many outlets have been reporting about this today, and it seems, one moment, it seems as though Fadeaway, so I caught this from fadeaway.net. That's where I heard it first. So I'll go through the article that I read there, and Kevin Durant traded to the Rockets in a blockbuster deal. Think about what the Phoenix Suns receive. I don't know if this is really all that great that they're just getting Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, 2025 number 10 pick, 5 second-round picks. I mean, the second-round picks, they don't really seem all that significant, right? So it's kind of like, what the hell did the Suns receive in this case? Like, what did they get out of it? So the move, it ends months of speculation surrounding Kevin Durant's future with the Phoenix Sun. Ever since the Suns missed the playoffs after a disappointing 11th place finish in the Western Conference, rumors had swirled about a mutual agreement between the franchise and Durant to seek a new destination. Okay. So that is, I think that is something that we've been pontificating about this, right, guys? We've been talking a lot about, where is Durant going to go? What is it going to do for a franchise? Is he over the hill, right? Like, we've been talking about that multiple times, talking about Kevin Durant and what's going to happen to his future, and I do think that Kevin Durant, he's at the end. So it's championship or bust. It's championship or bust. Like, you don't know what's going to happen when Kevin Durant joins up on a super team, because it has failed for him multiple times, right? So super teams have failed. Now he's going to a team that seems really complete. And you should be able to plug him into this team, and it works. Are they going to win a title? That's the question. And I don't know, and I can't see a definite finals run for them with this team. I don't see that, but I do see Kevin Durant getting out of the first round. So if he gets out of the first round in this next year, to me, I think that that's a win for him. I mean, he was swept by Anthony Edwards 2 seasons ago. He didn't make the playoffs last season. So, can he have a nice postseason run? That's what I'm looking to see out of Kevin Durant. And what's interesting is that there were initially 5 teams reportedly in the mix: Houston, San Antonio, Miami, Minnesota, and New York. But Durant, he eventually, he signaled that he wanted to be with the Rockets, the Spurs, or the Heat. And look at that, guys. 3 hot destinations. So I'd want to be in Texas as well, or Miami. Who wouldn't want to end their career in a nice warm climate, sitting on the beach, living it up? I think it's great. At one point, the Spurs were considered front runners. Reports emerged suggesting that Durant viewed San Antonio as his next destination. And the Spurs prepared a package that included the number 14 pick and 2 promising young players, but Phoenix rejected that offer. And as trade talks advanced, Houston's patient approach ultimately paid off. Despite their early exit, the Rockets had shown enough promise with a talented young core led by Fred VanVleet, Alperen Sengun, Thompson, Jabari Smith Jr. However, what they lacked was a proven superstar who could elevate them into serious title contention. Perhaps. Who knows? So he's saying that they have that now. They have that in a superstar. That's what they're saying. Kevin Durant, even at the tender age of 36, is still one of the most lethal scorers in the NBA. He averaged 26.6 points, 6 rebounds, and 4.2 assists last season while shooting over 50% from the field and 43% from 3. Obviously, he brings championship pedigree, veteran leadership, and clutch shot making to a Rockets team that's suddenly one of the most dangerous in the league. For Phoenix, this trade marks the end of their ambitious Big Three experiment with Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal. The trio never gelled, and the Suns struggled with depth, injuries, and a lack of identity. Now they pivot toward a new direction with Jalen Green, a 23-year-old explosive scorer who can help from a dynamic backcourt alongside Booker. Dylan Brooks, a tenacious defender and 3-and-D presence, also adds toughness to the roster. In addition to Green and Brooks, Phoenix acquires the number 10 pick in the upcoming draft and now holds 3 first-round picks and 8 second-round picks. That gives them the flexibility to either develop young talent or make aggressive moves to surround Booker with a more balanced and sustainable roster. But the spotlight now shifts to Houston, with Durant leading the way. The Rockets are no longer a future contender. They are a new team, locked, loaded, and ready to challenge for the Western Conference crown. The NBA landscape just shifted. Kevin Durant is in Houston, and the league better pay attention. I don't know. How do you feel about this duo, guys? Kevin Durant, Amen Thompson. I mean, if you take a look at their starting 5 that they're playing around with, Sengun, Durant, Smith, Thompson, and VanVleet, I think that looks good. That's solid. That is a serviceable starting 5 that I think is going to do some damage in the NBA. They might not win a title, but when I look at that starting 5, I see some reliable players on it. I mean, obviously, Kevin Durant is going to start. That's clear. So I'm curious to see if any other moves are going to happen, especially, mid-season. That's what I'm curious to see. So, they traded away pieces. They got rid of Jalen Green. That was their score. So Durant, definitely, he's a short-term investment for Houston. He'll be 37 next season, but he'll bring veteran championship pedigree, I think. I don't know that his veteran presence is it's not going to bring leadership, but hopefully it's going to bring inspiration. And I think that's the takeaway here. But guys, join me. I'm going to go live right now for the finals. I'm really excited to just, watch the game with you guys, call the game. It's going to be fun for me. And shout out to everybody that joined. Do me a favor and like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I see you, Spursan. Nice to see you. Funky Town. Benny Fitz, Rasul, Aggravated Man, TMD. Shout out to everybody who joined this stream, but head over into the next one, just a few minutes. I'm going to load it up, and I'll see you guys soon. Let's see. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for joining, but we're going to go live. We're going to go live right now for the NBA Finals, Game 7, OKC versus the Pacers. Who's going to take it all? I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. So join me, guys, in a few short minutes. Bye-bye.